I might sound slightly weird in this video. It's possible that I may have messed up with Audacity whilst I was recording it, and I haven't got a massive amount of time today, and I don't think I sound that bad, but you might hear a little bit of a difference. I'm sorry if it's irritating or whatever. Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a little 8-bit Joker. This is going to be a remake. I've made him before, and well, he's pretty easy to make, so I'm going to get him knocked out now. Maybe I'll also get Batman done today. Maybe I'll try and upload them together. I've not got a massive amount of time. Two things. The next house build, it's not going to be that far away. I've laid the plans out for the Krusty Krab, because that's next on the list. And my turtle wall, there was a bit of interest, I don't know why. It seems to come in waves. I've sized it up. Again, I haven't got the time today, and I need to find a better way to make it. The way that I'm planning on making it now, which is what I might have to do, is going to take ages. And that's still dividing it by 4, but we'll see. But that's enough talk anyway. So what you're going to need to make the Joker is black wool, white wool, dark blue, both of the greens, a little bit of red, and purple. And I don't think you need anything. No, you don't need anything else. Alright then, so let's get this started, shall we? We're going to make like the bottom layer first, and by bottom layer I mean with these 8-bit things I like to start off with the feet and like the bridge between the legs and such. So you want to start off with 9 black blocks on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you want to come up 2 on this end block here. Then you want to do, that is just, then you want to do an upright diagonal and another. Then you want to do a bottom right diagonal. Then once more. Then you want to build to the ground like you did with the other foot, and then you just want to go to the right by 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know I might have done that slightly quickly, but this is what you have anyway. You have the row of 9, up 2, then like the bridge in the middle, down 3, across 8. But you know what it all adds up to. Row of 8, row of 3, then the 3 in the middle. Might be able to hear ringing in the background, sorry if you do. So, you know, pause where necessary, by the way. I'm going to start. I might actually throw that on the beginning. I might just make a pre-recorded thing like, pause where necessary, make your own alterations. If you don't like a colour, change it. I might do that. But anyway, we're going to start from the left. We're going to meet somewhere in the middle. Oh, we're going to build to the middle, and then we're going to start from the right and meet it in the middle. So, this row here, this next row, we're going to start with the left foot. You want to do 2 black going into the middle, 2 white, and then finish the row off with black, like that. And then you want to start on the next row, 1 away from the edge, and you want to do 3 black blocks going in the row until it covers that white there. And then from this end black here, you want to go up 1, right 1, up 1, up right diagonal, like that. And then you want to do 1 more right diagonal, and then you want to go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what you want to have so far. The second row of the shoe, 3 on top, and then the gradual diagonal up until the straight stick. Pause where necessary. Next one. Right, so from the top here, you want to come left 1, bottom left diagonal, 1 more, and then 2 to the left. And then you can go up by 2 as well. So, 1, 2. And what we're going to make now, I will make his hands later because it's slightly unconventional in terms of, I say unconventional, it's slightly different to the usual 8-bit ones, and it might just make a little more sense to throw it in later. So we're going to make a little stump for his arm first. So from here, you want to do 4 upright diagonals, that being the first, second, third, fourth. See what I mean about the stump for the arm. And so on this top one, you want to go 2 to the right, and you want to just throw 1 in the middle on top, so you've like got an upside down Tetris shape, or an upside down T if you like. I suppose that is the good. Oh, you can have it. I'm talking about Tetris again. This happens far too often. So from from here, you want to do 3 bottom right diagonals. 1, a 2, and a 3. I'm not sure if I showed. Did I show you? Sorry about that. I swear, it's getting turned off before that happens again. I received too many email. I think that's the problem. There we go. Right, so that's what you have so far anyway, so that gives you a bit of a view of what you should have it looking like. So we want to go back to here, and we want to make this block here come across by 3. So there's a total of 4 there. And then you want to do 2 upright diagonals. That'll be the first, that's the second, and then you want to go 1 to the right, and this is what you want to have. Because we're gonna change it. You should see an outline forming. So we've got, well, his stump of an arm. We'll add the hand in later. Like I said, we've got a leg. We've got some of the torso in there. That's what you want to have. So from here, we're going to build from the right, join it in the middle, make the head, make the hands, colour it in. It'll all be easy and nice. Or nice and easy, whichever way around you like it, doesn't matter. So you want to have that, pause where necessary. So the foot is pretty much the same as you did on the other side. So from this right block here, you want to do 2 black, 2 white, then fill the rest of the row in like that. Next row, 1 away from the end, 3 black blocks. And this end black block here, 1 up, 1 left, 1 up. Up left diagonal, and again, 4 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should join up nicely like that. That's why I built that far over. Not only to kind of join it up on the right side, but to make sure you build it right. It's nice to have stuff like that. So the stump of the arm, it'll start from here. I'm not sure if that's what you want to have. Pause where necessary. So from the top here, you want to go right 1, then you want to do 2 bottom right diagonals. So that'll be the first one there. This will be the second. Then you want to go right 2, up 2, then you want to do up left diagonals until you reach that. Yep, so you can see the stump of the arm, that's the whole right side. Hopefully not zoomed out too much, you should be able to see everything nicely like that. Just had a drink. Yeah, let's make the rest of the head before we do the hands, why not? So, his head, the way that he stood, his head starts on 2 different levels, but that doesn't really matter. Let's make it reverse way around. Let's do the mirrored version first. So we'll start from the right side, right here on top of this block. You want to go up by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Then what you want to do is you want to do an upright diagonal, 1 on top. Then you want to do 4 up left diagonals. First, second, third, fourth, like that. On the 4th one, this one, you want to go to the left by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you want to do a bottom left diagonal, top left diagonal, 1 to the left, like that. So that's what you want to have. Top of the hair, top of the head, right side of the face. Easiest way to do it now, do the left side, join it up like that. You know you've done right then. Just to reiterate though, the right side, you went up by 6, went up by 2, you did 4 up left diagonals, went across 3, bottom left diagonal, up left diagonal, 1 across. Should all be nice and easy. So from this left side here, you want to do, that's why I put this middle one here, you want to do an up left diagonal, 1 to the left, up left diagonal. Oh, it'll, when we do the outline, it'll be dark as well, so that's nice. Upright diagonal from here, 1 up, upright diagonal, up left, is that right? Yeah, it is. Upright diagonal, 1 to the right, and upright diagonal from there, up to the left. I know that might have been a bit quick, but I'll show you exactly what you've done here. It's a very small part of it. I'm going to sleep, and I'm going to be back. As I said, I hope that wasn't too fast, but you've really not done that much whatsoever. Or I haven't, and then you're not going to have to. If you're keeping it all together. So you can see where we started. We started from the upside down T, the Tetris shape. And, you know, you did an up left diagonal, those 2 blocks, up left, up right, what? I mean, I'm not going to describe it since there's so many. But you should hopefully be able to see without too much trouble how it all pieces together anyway. There's not more than 2 blocks at a time, no issue there. I hope. Hope. Anyway, pause where you need to, and we're just going to make the hands now, like I said. I wanted to finish that before we made the hands. They're not too difficult looking at them. I think I may have over-exaggerated them in my head, you know. But anyway, so we'll start with the left one. These 2 end blocks here, you just want to add 2 on the bottom here, another 2, another 2. So essentially you've done like a 2x3. You can see like that. So 3 rows of 2. And then on these bottom 2 here, you just want to do 2 black going to the right. And then you want to do 1 black here and 1 up. So his hands are kind of like a hook, sort of. I don't know how to explain exactly, but it's an obvious motion that he's got going on with his hands. Hopefully not too difficult to do that. Let's move on to the other side. So same sort of thing. On these 2 outer blocks here, you just want to bring them out by 3, like going downwards. Like that. And then bring them out 2 from the bottom, coming inwards. And then a left and an up. Like that. No issue, hopefully. Pause where necessary. Let me show you how they kind of fit onto his body, since we've pretty much got the outline now, haven't we? Yeah, there we go. So that's what he's going to look like. Hardest part would probably be, I say hardest part, lengthiest part would probably be doing his face. So yeah, his face is going to be kind of tricky to do actually. That's right. Anyway, all right, let's do his head first. So, what you want to do? Bottom row of his face. You know, imagine his body doesn't exist, just his face here. 1 row of white. Then you want to do. Well, I'll just do a couple of rows of it. I really find it difficult commentating a lot of like intricate. Well, I say intricate. Not even intricate, just colours and stuff, especially where there's a lot of twists and turns. So I'll just make the head slow, and hopefully you'll be able to get it, because there's no explanation that I can do really, none that will help. But that's what you want to have for his mouth anyway. As you can see, that's the first 4 rows. Pause if you have to. Now let's put his eyes in, because his eyes start right here. So his right eye, it starts from the very right side of the pixel light. You want to do 2 black, 1 going up, then you kind of want to do an upright diagonal and throw white in the middle. And that's his right eye. Pause if you have to. His left eye is slightly different. So you just want to separate the 2 eyes with white in the middle, and then his eye is a total of 3 black blocks long, or at least this part, just for reference. 1 here, 2 white here, so you start with that sort of shape, and then you do this. That will be 2 there. Right across the top covering the white. There you go. Very small amounts of block, so hopefully not too much confusion. There his eyes. Pause if you have to. Right, so for the white here, he's wearing his face paint, obviously. So we're just going to add that in. It's going to be slightly tricky, and then we can do his hair. So you just want to... Let's just tackle it row by row, shall we? So we'll make to the top of his eyes, and then I will show you what I've done. So that's to the top of his eyes. That's his whole face. That will give you a better view. That's his ear on the left. So there you have it. Pause if you have to. The next couple of rows, I'm just going to. So the rows above his eyes. It's right over here, 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 block in the middle, here, here. So this is the top part. Only went 3 rows up. Hopefully you should have no problems whatsoever. And the rest you can fill in with dark green, so pause where necessary, of course. I would usually cut it off here, but God damn it. I always do that. I always double tap A too fast. like I've said before, I need to start playing on the PC version. Need to buy it. Maybe I will. It's easier to play with people on the PC as well. There we go. So that's the whole of Joker's face. Once you've got the face paint in, like I said, it's simply just dark green. Hopefully no trouble there. Pause where you have to. Make sure you've got it right. Then we can move on to the next part. Right. So, what can we do? I'll add in his... I know what I'll do. I know how I'll do this. Whilst I'm here, let's add in like the collar of his shirt. So his shirt, it starts here, right here, and it comes down with 2 of the purple, 1 here, 2 of the white. So you can see where that's positioned, like relative to the blocks in his mouth and everything. And then there's only 3 solid colours that you have to put in. So I'm going to do those, and I'm going to come back each time. So I'm going to start by doing his trousers, and then I'm going to come back, etc. Alright, so that's his trousers put in. As you can see, it's not really complicated whatsoever. Because it's so small, you should be able to see exactly where it comes up to. No issues. Pause where you have to. I'm going to put his sleeves in. Alright then, so for his right sleeve, it's not really so difficult. The section's pretty much quarantined off. There's just that little bit of green you may notice, and then it's just purple like that. The left arm is very slightly different. As you can see, it kind of cuts off there. Should have no trouble seeing where it obviously goes though. Pause that where you have to, for just the left arm. This is a little bit of an overview. There are both of the arms there. And this middle bit, you just fill it in with green. Like that. That's his waistcoat filled in. Not too many problems. I hope that you haven't tripped up anywhere. He's a little different, like I said, in comparison to the other 8 bits, but makes him a little bit more fun. Not overly complicated, anyway. But here he is in all of his glory. Actually, I'm gonna slowly scroll down it. So that's his head. That's his torso. And there are his legs. You know, pause where you have to. I paused a little bit there for you. But that is the Joker. Like I said, hopefully I will manage to get another one up today. And it won't be Turtles and it won't be House today. Probably not even tomorrow, but the day after I'm hoping to get something going. So there you go. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, maybe you should check out some of my other stuff. I've made plenty of pixel art, YouTubers, houses, tomahawks, tanks, the list goes on. And if you're interested in becoming a YouTube partner, hit up the link in the description.